Hi guys, I was picked by the lovely and wonderful the Gwendolyn Reading Method to do the tag called the Books from Six Genres tag. And we had to pick two books for each, obviously. And the first genre that we had to pick from was dystopian. And the first book I picked was 1984 by George Orwell. And I think we are all pretty familiar with this book. It's one of the older dystopian books that we'd all be familiar with. The next book is The Hunger Games, and this is by Suzanne Collins, and I don't think there's a person on the planet who doesn't know about this book at this stage. The film was exceptional as well. Very, very good. The next genre we had to pick from was romance, and I didn't go with a typical romance book. I picked The Gilmore Girls, and not just this book, this series, because it contains one of the loveliest romance in the most clumsiest of ways in the form of Lorelai Gilmore and Luke Danes. And if you haven't already checked out this TV series or these books, then definitely do, because they're so sweet and lovely and contain one of the most loveliest mother-daughter friendship relationships that I've ever seen on screen. The next romance I picked was Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. And I really, really fell for this book when I first read it this year. It's apart from being a great romance, a PG romance, it's just an exceptional story, and it really lingers with you when you've finished reading it. I would definitely say check this book out, and all of Rainbow's books. The next genre we had to pick from was fantasy, and I picked The Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul by Douglas Adams, and then I picked Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency by Douglas Adams. You can't really go wrong with Douglas Adams for science fiction, fantasy type of books. The next books we had to choose from was, in fact, sci-fi, and this was Ender's Games I picked by Orson Scott Card, and The Restaurant at the End of the Universe by Douglas Adams. And the next genre that we had to pick from was paranormal, and I picked Nice Girls Don't Have Fangs. Now, I know the Gwendolyn Reading Method has picked this as well, but Molly Harper truly writes a great series with this this main character. She's fabulous and goofy and just really likeable. And the next one I picked for this genre is Anna Dressed in Blood, and it is by Kendare Blake. And as you can see, this is a cool cover. Look at that lovely house in the back. This might actually be the perfect book to read this week, considering it's almost Halloween. But yeah, definitely a book to check out. And if you ever want a book that has the most gripping first chapter, definitely check this book out. It is exceptional, it really is. And lastly, for our last genre, we had to pick historical fiction, and I picked The Red Queen by Philippa Gregory. And the cover looks like this. And lastly, The Other Boiling Girl by Philippa Gregory. And I can never quite understand why they keep chopping half the heads off the characters on the front of the books. What is that about? So yeah, those are my choices for the two books from six genres, and if you would like to do this tag, please feel free. I will leave a link to who originally started this tag in the comments below, or the link below, and as well as the Gwendolyn Reading Method who tagged me. That's all for now. That was a fun tag and I hope to hear from you all again soon. Bye bye.